share this video with your mama, your auntie, your cousins, your friends, their mamas, their aunties, their friends.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Leslie. I would love to have you become part of my YouTube family, so don't forget to hit that red subscribe button, hit the bell notification button so you'll be notified every time I upload. I upload Mondays and Fridays. And guys, give this video a thumbs up if you're excited. This is my second DIY on my channel. Plan on doing a lot more, plan on getting better. This video is DIY Scarecrow using Dollar Tree items. It was a really hard one. I made lots of mistakes. I had to redo it, but at the end I love how it turned out, and I hope you guys loved how it turned out. Let me know down below your comments what you think about it. Do you like it? Do you not? I hope you do. So just keep watching if you want to see how it turned out. So first I'm going to start off by cutting off the strings that came on these Dollar Tree fall decor signs. And if you have some wood putty, I would suggest just filling in those holes where the string was. I'm going to use these craft sticks that I got from Dollar Tree. They didn't have any thick ones and I didn't feel like going to Walmart. So I'm just using a bunch of these across to combine the two boards and kind of give it a little bit of a sturdy. And then I'm taking this light mocha acrylic paint from Walmart and I'm just going to paint the whole board. I was not thinking when I did this, so I would say leave the top blank so that you don't have to like paint. You're not wasting paint because you're going to have to paint over it to make a hat anyways. Now I'm just ripping out these pieces from this sign that Dollar Tree had. I'm just taking off the sticker from it so that I can have a clean surface to work on. And this is going to be part of the hat. So I'm just trying to organize it and see where I wanted it to go, how big I wanted the hat to be. So I just glued these together. And then I'm going to paint this brown color, this chocolate brown color that I got from Walmart. And it's called Chocolate Bar. Now I'm going to paint the rest of the part of the board that I want to be the hat. You can kind of play around and see how big you want the hat to be and kind of arrange it how you feel like it will be. I wanted the face to cover more of the board, so I moved it a little more up. So now I'm just going in with this fake hay from Walmart. And I would recommend to kind of tie it into bunches with like a little rubber band or something, so that way it's not as hard as this, because I had the hardest time trying to arrange these to kind of make it look good. So now I'm just going in and tracing the eyes. So I traced that on a piece of paper, cut it out, and then I'm tracing it on the board. And then I'm going to flip the piece of paper and trace it on the other side. And now I'm just going in with white paint to paint the eyes. Now I'm just going to draw out the nose that I wanted. I wanted it to kind of have like rounded edges. I'm combining the orange and brown paint to make a darker orange color. And now I'm going to trace out how I wanted the mouth. This was kind of difficult to do. I didn't know how I should make the Scarecrow's mouth. So I just ended up kind of doing like a smile with kind of like X's on the mouth. And then I'm going in with the permanent marker, kind of give myself an outline so I can paint over it. I would suggest doing this with a paint marker or a thinner brush. I didn't have a thinner brush, so the strokes were just too thick for my liking. You see how thick those X's are coming out? So just use something that's thinner, that's going to give you more control. And I'm just going in with that light mocha and just cleaning up a few spots. Just tracing a little bit, but decided that that really wasn't working with the permanent marker. It doesn't really write on paint very well, so then I went with the same paintbrush and the color black to outline the eyes. And at first I was gonna make a scarf for the Scarecrow, but I later on decided to just make a bow. I thought it looked better and cuter. So I'm just hot gluing the scarf onto the Scarecrow before I freaking decided I didn't like it. So now I'm going to go in to make a little flower arrangement on the hat. And I'm just cutting up these leaves that I got from Dollar Tree. I thought these leaves were beautiful. So I just cut up about 4 of them. And then I arranged them however I thought. So I ended up cutting up 6, but I only really used 4 of them. Because then I thought it would be a little bit too much. See, I took them out. 4 of them, like I said. Now I'm going in with these. These were the only sunflowers that Dollar Tree had. They weren't my favorites, but I decided to just use them. So I'm just cutting off the little stem parts so that I can glue it on better. I was gonna do 3, but I decided that it looked better with just the 2. So now I'm just going to put hot glue and glue them into place. And I decided to put them right there so that they could cover that overlapping part, so they can cover where the 2 boards overlap. And I ended up loving how it looked afterwards. I'm just gonna go in with a baby blue paint from Walmart. It's an acrylic paint, and I'm just gonna make the eyes blue and then go in with the black paint to kind of make the pupil black. And now I'm just giving the little Scarecrow some eyelashes because we all need some. And then I'm going in and kind of adding some lines in the nose, kind of act like stitching. This is how it ended up looking, but I decided to do another face. So now we're going to rewind and start off with a new phase. I got this design from Google. It was small, way smaller, and I just kind of played with it a little bit, like tracing out my own outline to kind of make bigger. And I made the nose kind of like into candy corn, so I'm just painting it orange, yellow, and white. And now I am tracing that left eyeball so that I can do it symmetrically on the right side. It ended up being a little bit higher than the one on the left, but that's okay because scarecrows are not perfect and it still looked pretty cute. So now I am going with that pencil on the back of it, just scribbling all over it. So when I flip it on there and I trace it, it kind of creates like a little outline for me to be able to trace it with this paint marker that I got from Walmart. And I should have went with the ultra fine one, but I went with the medium one, and it still turned out cute, but I kind of wish it was thinner so that the lines could just be thin and clean. So now I'm going in with a burgundy color paint, and I'm just going to paint them out. And now I'm going to go in with that sky blue paint, and I'm going to paint the eyes. I wanted the eyes to kind of pop and give it some color, so I thought this blue color was just gorgeous. And now I'm going in with that white paint to kind of paint the lower part of the eye and the little dots. And now I'm going back in with that paint marker just to clean it up a bit. And because it kind of became dull, and I kind of painted a little bit outside of the lines when I went in with that blue paint and that white paint. So I just want to clean it up and make it look nice again. And this is how it turned out. I loved how this one came out. I think it's so cute. Let me know down below which one was your favorite. That's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you liked how it turned out. Like I said, made lots of mistakes, but it turned out pretty cute at the end. So let me know down below if you liked it or not, and let me know what other DIYs you want to see from me. Like, I'm gonna start doing Christmas DIYs next week, so be on the lookout for that. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Share this video with your mama, your auntie, your cousins, your friends, their mamas, their aunties, their friends. And give this video a thumbs up. Hit the bell notification button so you'll be notified every time I upload. And yeah, I love you guys. And I'll see you in my next video.